Hello and a warm welcome back to the channel. As you can probably hear, or not, it's extremely windy today, so I'll try and keep this intro as short as I can. Today we're going to be working on the MK3 Cavalier. We're going to be doing more of this inner boot section here, and hopefully the inner boot floor as well. So let's go on with it. As you can see here, this part of this rear arch section actually comes round and returns just here. This panel here actually goes over the top of that, so we can probably make this section separately, or we will be making this section separately. What I think I'm going to have to do though is actually cut further up here, just to give us a little bit more room to work just up here. Which is a bit unfortunate, but it's one of those things that you have to do, I'm afraid. We've got to repair this little bit here anyway, because there's something going on there. So yeah, let's cut that off. So I got thrown off there for a second. I was trying to work out what was actually going on here, because it felt like I was going through 3 layers of metal, which I was. And what I've worked out is that this must have had like an over arch or another arch put on this at some point. And it's obviously not surprising really with the mileage that this car's got on it, which is about 140,000 miles. So I was trying to work out why this bit here was filled. You can just about see here this has got filler in it, but also why there was 3 bits of metal here, and that's because there is 3 bits of metal. And I was trying to work out if that's factory, or whether it has had a overarch on it or something like that. And the conclusion is it's had an overarch. So I was just trying to work out how I can form this part of the panel, because I couldn't believe that Vauxhall would put 3 layers, you know, on this arch here from the factory. I know we've got 3 layers over here, but you've got 3 panels that do actually meet up over here at the end here. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, you can, good. But I couldn't work out why they would do it here. So I think what I'm going to do is just get my angle grinder with the wire brush on it and grind this back and see what we find there. Also, if you look at this panel in a certain light, it looks like initially there's a load of paint runs. Now you can just about see it where my finger is, but what these are obviously, oh there you go, you can probably see it better than me at the moment. These are all like the spot welds that they would have put in to put this arch on. Apologies for the trains as always. So yeah, as I was saying, so this is all the spot stitch welding they would have done to have actually put this arch on. I'm not going to wire brush all this back today. I will do this bit just to confirm my suspicions, and then we'll continue. And that right there, suspicion confirmed. I think what I'm going to do, maybe I'll cut back further up here. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do yet. I don't want to start cutting too much out and then forgetting where things go. But I do need to get in here. We probably need to remake this, because obviously this is obviously rusted away as well. So all of this will have to be remade. Yeah, oh goody. Let's carry on. I've left this bit here long to compensate for the lost metal that's at the bottom of this pit here, because all of this goes down to the to create a bottom seam, but all of this is obviously rotted away, so that's what I'm trying to compensate for down here. And then again, like on the other piece that I've done, grind it so it's the right level when we finally get it fitted to the car. So a little bit more fettling to get that in there. I think all I need to do is just cut a little bit off up here just to get that right.
All I want
shaped a bit like a banana, but I think we've got it somewhere close enough where it'll line up on the car okay. In the previous clip you would have seen me make this section here, which is going to be the replacement for this. On the front there it doesn't seem to line up too badly, as you can see there. Well, we do have this little bit here, and this this has this like bump that we need to try and replicate, and I'm not too sure how I'm going to do that yet. It's roughly about the size we want. This on its own don't look too bad, however, as you can see it's at the wrong angle, so I think the easiest thing for me to do is probably to cut this off around here somewhere and then re-weld that once we've got this in place. That's the theory anyway. Needs a little bit more fettling, I think, but yeah, a little bit of cutting down as well to get this this end that's just off camera about right. We should be about there. I think this needs a little bit more work though.
Swagger down the street with your red lips and funky beat. You better hold your head up to the sky. I'm gonna roll with you till the day I die.
I don't know about you, a little bit more of a trim off here, but that is close enough, I think. Close enough for what I'm able, or what I'm capable with anyway. Yeah, I think I'm fairly happy with that. It's certainly not perfect, but as I say, I've managed to produce that, which is surprising. I think what I'm going to do next is have a break from this panel for now and start cleaning this up. So I've just cleaned this up, which was proved to be quite a challenge because I'm wearing a visor and with the sun shining in my face, you couldn't hardly see anything at all. Unfortunately, I pressed record twice, which means I actually stopped recording. So this is what we're left with at the moment. Pretty good along here. We'll have to remake this bit. It's probably passable, but we've got to do this return anyway. So we might as well just cut this bit back. I'm going to try and avoid cutting this drain hole here for the sunroof. Obviously we're cut up along here. Gonna have to remake this swage line here somehow. Bit of a hole there. There's a couple of perforations along there. It's actually pretty good. It's not too bad up along here. I thought we might have to remake this whole bit here, which doesn't look like I'm going to need to. I'm going to try and clean that up a bit better than this. I'm going to have to cut this bit out here to get to this, or at least remake this little bit of a section here. So yeah, a fairly sizable area, and obviously you can see the return that comes down to here, which obviously that'll follow this whole thing along, and hopefully we can bring all three of them panels together so you get the return that comes all the way along here. You can see some remnants of it just there. Onwards and upwards. Right, so I think I'm going to leave it there for this one. I'm just conscious of time that I don't want to allow these videos to get too long, because I'm probably not the most fascinating to watching someone grind and make little bits of metal. Got quite far today though. As you see in this video, we've got this one made, this section made up, and we got this bit made up here, which hopefully matches this one. They certainly go together fairly well. They're not exactly the same, but you know, I think it's going to be good enough. I mean, that dimple for whatever that's for isn't actually used anyway, but I'm actually quite happy with how that turned out, especially for an amateur like myself. So it does show that idiots like me can do odd little bits like that, so well worth having a go yourself. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. See you again in another video. Hopefully we'll get that floor section, we'll start cleaning that up, cutting that out, and hopefully making a new one up of that, and hopefully get a little bit more progress done. So see you in the next one.